Welcome to yesterday's news, where I cover yesterday's news in 3 minutes or less. Yesterday, Trump signed an executive order saying that the burning of the American flag will carry a 1-year prison sentence, even though this is in direct defiance of the 1989 Supreme Court ruling that this is protected free speech. In defiance of this, combat veteran Jay Carey burned a flag outside the White House, calling Trump a fascist president, saying that he fought to defend people's right to burn this flag. He was arrested but has been released this morning. This is in conjunction with the veteran sit-in that is happening in D.C., where combat vets and those who have served are sitting in D.C. until the National Guard leaves. They have been sitting at Union Station, and they are expected to grow in number by the hundreds over the next couple weeks. Trump also signed an executive order yesterday saying that the National Guard should be armed and ready for quick deployment, which is what the National Guard is. And since the Department of Justice last week said that they were going to turn over the Epstein files to the Oversight Committee's subpoena, they released about 1% of what was not already public knowledge. So the Democrats of the Oversight Committee have now subpoenaed the Epstein estate for any evidence not controlled by the Department of Justice, including the birthday book. They are also bringing in Alex Acosta, who was the lawyer responsible for Epstein's sweetheart deal in Florida and also served as Trump's labor secretary in his first administration. In related news, as more of the interview from Ghislaine Maxwell and Todd Blanche comes out, while she suspiciously did not name Trump in direct defiance of both witnesses and victims who have testified that he was involved, she did implicate members of his cabinet. Governor of Illinois, J.B. Pritzker, warned the press that now is not the time to play both sides and to start telling the truth of what is happening in our country. Trump also tried to fire the Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook, which is outside his purview, in an effort to gut and restructure the Federal Reserve that he has threatened in the past. And amid concerns of Trump's failing health, he has now decided he wants to rename the Pentagon the Department of War. In the UK, the Home Office has approved allowing for students from Gaza to come on full-ride scholarships to UK universities for their safety and for their studies. In Gaza, Israeli forces have struck Nasser Hospital and provided a second strike that hit rescuers and journalists who arrived on scene to report the incident. Tesla rejected a $60 million settlement in regards to a lawsuit about their autopilot feature and then lost the lawsuit and were forced to pay $243 million. Trump also vowed to increase global trade tensions by increasing tariffs on any country that issues digital taxes on American tech companies. Now, just a reminder that the tariffs of the 1920s led to a prolonged and deepened Great Depression in the 1930s, starting with the Emergency Tariff Act of 1921, the Fordney-McCumber Act of 1922, and was deepened very, very much by the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act in 1930, which caused global trade to decrease by 60% and led to the longevity of the Great Depression. Stay informed. Drink your water. We're going to get through this together. Resist a fascist every fucking day.